to so many people who extended their bracha and their milestone on our Baruch Hashem double simcha recently. So 24 hours ago, as the classic British cab that I was in, navigated along the Thames River on the way back to Heathrow Airport after presenting a TED talk in London. So two things dawned on me. One is Nogat this week's parasha, and secondly is really hopefully the message that I imparted in my son Sheva Brachas, which I think hopefully will dovetail very much with the theme that I spoke about at TED talk, and that's the concept of happiness. So it's amazing. It's a very interesting, arduous process of how they go through the selection process of this whole TED talk thing, and eventually when they select the speakers, everyone gets the classic book, How to Speak Like a TED Speaker, and the theme throughout almost every single book is the best public speakers really underscore one thing, and that's being sincere, being authentic. And they cite actually a study to show how the audience will pick up if there's anything that the speaker's saying that lacks veracity. Because people, it's Maimon Chazal, people don't like it if someone who says something that's not sincere, and that's ultimately the most important thing, according to a lot of the research on TED, that makes a successful TED talk. So this is Parasha Shmini. We learned, amongst other things, the halacha of kashrus, the classic situation that we need two simonim, a cloven hoof and an animal that chews its cud. And we know that the chazah, the pig, notwithstanding the fact that it chews its cud, it has cloven hooves, it doesn't chew its cud. And if anyone's ever seen a pig shlof, this is how a pig slofs, with its hoof out, as if to say, look at me, I'm kasher, in an external sense. So I try to dovetail this before in giving hopefully bracha and to my son on his recent chassan in terms of happiness. How to bring happiness to a person is if they have a sense of internal yeshivat das and a sense of self-esteem. How do you do that? Is really, and I think we've spoken about this before, we learned from the word panim is always plural, it's never singular. If your external is in parity with your internal, if you're true to yourself and your externals reflects your internals, that's a person who always will be at peace. And unlike the chazah, if whatever you believe is manifested by externals, that's a good simon of a person who will be at peace of mind. So Mitzvah Hashem, the bracha that will spill over from our recent simcha is that we'll take the Musar Haskell from this week's Parshas Lahavdil from TED Talk and be true to ourselves and make sure that whatever the beauty is inside a yid, which I saw when traveling the world, we have what to be grateful for, will hopefully be reflected on the externals and will be truly besimcha and yeshiva das.